Hello, hello, it's me looking for. Hello, movie goer fans. Hello, horror fans. Hello, horror fans, and welcome to my first September movie review, which is It Chapter 2. I don't know if I'm gonna watch any of September films. I don't know. In the cinema. But yeah, welcome to my movie review of the stunning It Chapter 2, directed by the wonderful Andy Musseled, produced by Barbara Musseled, Danley, Roy Lee, screenplay Garen Dumblin, music by Benjamin Webster, cinematographic John Roses, edited by Jason Bolton. And yeah, this is set in 2016, 27 years later, where of the Losers Club. Oh yeah. So I'm going to break down the character. I'm going to break down the cast so far of my. I'm going to break down the story. So, first the story. The story was of this film was energetic, fantastic, emotional, and in depth of the first one, and yeah, it was way better than the first one. Fantastic, much more gore and more scares than ever in this film, and really, really a fantastic horror film. And yeah, and I really enjoyed it. The whole during this most 3-hour film I've watched of a horror film was fantastic and really, really in depth and brilliant. And Beverly and Ben get together, oi oi, love it, boy, yes. And I some points I did get was jump scared. I didn't expect the jump scare. I was like, for God's sake, Jesus, like that. And yeah, and one girl next to my next to my dad. Well, behind my dad. Next to my dad. Two thing was pointing at me and my brother because we got scared of a jump scare. Boy, if we didn't expect it, we didn't expect it. So hush your mouth, literally. Yeah, so I didn't care anyway because I love horror films. I don't like jump scares sometimes, but yeah, this film was fantastic. So yeah, the story was really, really good and fantastic. We had two emotional character deaths in of the characters of the loser clubs. The first one was was Stanley, who played by Andy Bean, and yeah, Andy Bean wasn't in that much, but it was emotional of finding out that the loser club found out that he committed suicide and he couldn't do it, and that was emotional until the end of the film. They released the loser club got a letter from Stanley, and that was emotional and really, really powerful from the film. And it was like, oh, Stanley. And then we see Eddie being brave for the first time and for Pennywise the clown, but of it, and yeah, and then he suffered a shock death. I was like, and I think I killed it, and then of course Ben no, Mike. No, was it Mike? No, Ben Hardy, who plays Richie. Richie had like a form of love of Eddie, and yeah, that was like touching for him. And see, he realizes that he lost a friend in the battle of Ear, and find out, yeah, that was harsh. So yeah, there were the emotional moments, and of course finding out about Beverly as well. That was emotional, and then Beverly finding out that Ben is the one who done that letter, and yeah, which was fantastic and amazing. So let's talk about the Losers Club cast. Jason McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, Bill Hardy, Israel Mazur as Mike, Jay Ryan, James Rashlin, and Andy Bean. So James McAvoy as Bill Delbroyne. I thought James McAvoy was as Billy was adult Billy. I thought, oh, he's a big star, and it's like, oh, let's get James McAvoy as played Billy. I thought James McAvoy is a brilliant actor, and I thought he was amazing as Billy. He was emotional in depth, trying to counter his fear about losing his brother, and he should have stayed. He should have gone out of the rain. But yeah, I thought it was really good, and encounter his younger self. Of course, that was fantastic, and I loved his James McAvoy's performance as adult Billy, and it was really, really good and amazing, and really, really enjoyable. And the character development from the film was fantastic and amazing, and a pleasure in watching James McAvoy in this film, which I really enjoyed. Jessica Chastain as Beverly Marsh. I thought Jessica was fantastic as adult Beverly. She was really, really hard from Beverly hiding secrets from her loser club friends, and revealing that, of course, sexually abused by her father and abused by her husband. And yeah, I was touched. Touched like that. Oh my god. But yeah, I thought Jessica was amazing and brilliant and fantastic, and I loved the scenes from everyone who and Jessica as Beverly. I loved the scenes with Ben and Beverly. They were fantastic. So yeah, I really enjoyed her. The character development from her was fantastic and brilliant, and facing a fear as well, which was emotional and depth as well of blood. So, Bill Handy as Richie. I thought Bill Handy was brilliant, fantastic, and really, really funny off the whole way through the film, and then until we found out that his sexuality comes to terms, and yeah, and of touching what I said earlier, that touching moment that he feels about Eddie, and that was very heartwarming and and fantastic at the same time. I really enjoyed Bill Handy's performance in this film. Really touching and fantastic. I think Bill Handy was the one out of the many performances I watched of It Chapter 2 was fantastic and funny. So, tops on that. And great character development as well. Israel Mazur as Mike. He brought Israel Merson as adult Mike. I thought adult Mike was fantastic and brilliant. and great character development throughout the film, and bringing the losers back to Derry, and like people like when he was ringing up the when he was ringing up the losers, is that Eddie, it's Mike. Who? And like of forgetting about Derry from like the childhood, and he's getting away from Derry, and now at the end of the film, which was fantastic as well. And yeah, it was brilliant. And amazing. So, Jay Ryan as Ben, Housecombe. I thought he was fantastic, amazing, and really loved the character development. And I loved when Richie was pointing out to the losers as like, that was funny. But I loved the character development from him, and like trying to figure out to have feelings for Beverly, and then of course seeing Beverly and Billy reconnecting, and like, oh, poor Ben from like the childhood and now, but they do, yay, they're back together. And yeah, I really enjoyed Jay Ryan's performance as well. So, James Ruskin as Eddie, I thought he was a dick in the beginning of the film, and then like becoming like the brave hero and saving one of his friends, from Pennywise the clown. I thought that was fantastic and brilliant and really enjoyable and fantastic bravely, and I really enjoyed his performance. That was amazing and really, really enjoyable. So, Andy Bean as Stanley. Loved the touching moment at the end of him sending letters to the losers. I know we didn't see that much of Stanley, but we saw the younger version of Stanley played by Will Ellsworth. But yeah, yes. I thought, now on to Bill Cosworth as Robert Burgray / Pennywise that Darcy Clow. He done very well. I know we didn't see that much of him this time, but he was fantastic, amazing. Again, from the first one, I really enjoyed this film. I really enjoyed his character development from the first one to the second one. And no one wants to play with him anymore. And it was funny and fantastic. I love Bill Cosgrove as Pennywise the Clown. It was fantastic, really enjoyable, and lovely to watch. So, one more person to teach Grant as Henry Bowers. I thought Teach Grant as adult, the psychopath Henry Bowers was fantastic and brilliant. Loved his performance of like trying to get the character development, trying to get with it, trying to continue his journey to kill the losers, and it was fantastic and brilliant. And then he got killed off. Boom. Throughout the film, in the end of the film, which was fantastic. So, I broke down the characters. The effects was amazing. Directing, writing was amazing. The writing was pure fiction and beautiful and lovely as well. Oh yeah. So really enjoyed that. So I'm gonna give. So, It Chapter 2 was better than the first one. It was amazing, fantastic, and brilliant, wonderful performances and character development from throughout the film of It Chapter 2 of James McAvoy, Jessica, Bill Handy, Bill Handy, Jessica, James McAvoy, Jessica, Bill Handy, Ezra, Jay Ryan, and James Roskin, and Bill Cosgrove from from the first one of playing the adult versions of them, of the younger versions. But I really enjoyed this film. It was fantastic, brilliant, one of the best films I've seen so far. But yeah, hopefully I will do a Netflix film, original film. So stay tuned for that, guys. Hopefully, this week, a new Netflix film. So I can't wait to watch. So I'm gonna give It Chapter 2 5 stars and 9.2 out of 10 because it was really historic, fantastic, and brilliant. Of one of the best horror films out of 2019 I ever seen. Except scary stories Don't Tell in the Dark, which I enjoyed as well. But this was really outgoing film. This is why horror films right now needs storylines, a few laughs, comedic stuff in it, and like emotional depth to the characters. And fantastic. But who knows? It may happen in the future, you never know, from this film. So hope you enjoyed the film. Hope you enjoyed my new movie review, guys. Don't know what I'm going to review next. Find out when it comes out on my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed that, my new episode of Jake's Powders Revamp just came up. So went up, and so go watch that. It's been 8 months since I uploaded a Jake's Powders Revamped episode, but don't go anywhere, guys. There'll be more sketches and movie reviews throughout this autumn. So keep on subscribing to my channel, guys. Give this a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have seen It Chapter 2. This includes spoilers throughout. It did. Spoiler alert. So yeah. I said some spoilers, sorry. And yeah, I loved the ending. That was amazing. Loved the narration at the end with all the from the adult kid, from the adult losers and the young losers, which was fantastic. So hope you enjoyed this, guys. Keep on subscribing to my channel, and see you soon for another movie review. Goodbye. Keep on subscribing to my channel, Not So Funny Comedian, and see you soon for another movie review. Hondonkey! See you later.